Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Henry from SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning, and today we're going to be talking about tools you're going to be needing for your business. Now, one of the things that Rick and I have invested in is equipment. We've invested into a lot of equipment for our solar panel business and our bird proofing business and so forth. So, in window cleaning, what have you. So we've invested quite a bit, and just so you guys know that when you're watching our videos, just look in the description and you will see a list of equipment that we use, and we get most of our stuff from Amazon and other local places like Home Depot and Lowe's and so forth. So I left a link for all of that in the description below, just in case you guys want to know what we use. And we try to use nothing but the best when it comes to our solar panel business. And so the stuff that we recommend, we are using. We are out there putting it out there in our vehicles and so forth, and making sure that we have materials and so forth. For example, like the bird proofing equipment, we have the mesh that we get from Amazon. We get the clips, we get all that. We don't go to a warehouse or a place because there's really no place around here that sells any of that. So a lot of them we get from places like Amazon, or we get our tools from Amazon or Home Depot itself. So we want to make sure that we go out there and have the right equipment. So for those of you that are new to this channel, this is a learning channel about our solar panel business. We like to educate you guys on the do's, the don'ts, and everything else. We get a lot of great questions, and a lot of people ask great questions. So if you have a question for me today, feel free to go ahead and put it in the chat, and we'll answer that live as we are doing our live broadcast. This is live. We are live. I am live tonight. And so if you have questions or you want to say hello, feel free to go ahead and put it in the chat itself. And if you catch it late and this broadcast is over, feel free to turn around and just leave us a comment. And we always like to answer all the comments as quickly as possible. There's a lot of you that are interested in working with us and doing ride-alongs and stuff like that. We have a ride-along tomorrow. As a matter of fact, we have bird proofing tomorrow in our home city. So we're going to take on a new subscriber, and he's going to be with us tomorrow in the ride-along itself, and learning the process and learning our business. And then I had a few other people call me for some more ride-alongs to go with us and stuff. So that's kind of cool that you guys are very active and ready to learn and so forth. So just give us a call. Rick and I, we welcome you. We welcome that. If you want to see what we do, how we do it, this is our learning process, and we have quite a few people that come with us and learn the process, and they start their own business, and this isn't for everybody. Just want you to know that when people get up on the roof and they see what we actually do, they think like bird cleaning and bird proofing and all that is very easy. But we had one of our subscribers who's been writing with us for a while, named Scott. I don't know if you remember him or not. He even said himself that it's not as easy as people portray it to be, or even for example, bird proofing. going out there, it's a huge process. It's just not just bird proofing, putting a cage around the solar panels. It is more to it. I mean, you got to clean the area out and make sure that all the bird feces is out from underneath those panels. Make sure that it's super, super clean. And then you got to catch anything that falls directly to the ground. If not, you got to clean that up. You want to make sure that, you clean everything, whether it's, the bird crap that's sitting on top of the roof itself. We clean those out. We charge for everything that we do, whether it is, cleaning the roof, cleaning out your gutters, going out there and cleaning underneath the solar panels, doing cleaning on top of the solar panels after we're completely done. All that is part of our package that we give to the customer. So when the customer does give us a call, they go out there and ask for everything that we do, and we tell them everything that we do. As a matter of fact, we had a customer last Friday that said that he was going to go ahead and do the bird proofing himself, and he wanted us to clean the panels for him and clean underneath the panels, which is probably about the hardest because we had to remove the nest from underneath the panels anyway and get that taken care of. And we did that for him and charged them quite a bit for it to do that. But then we went down today to go pick up the check because the check wasn't going to be ready until today. So we picked that up and talked to him and found out that he basically said, I wish you guys would have done this. It is a lot harder and took me all day on Saturday to clean this out. And so it would have been cheaper for him to pay us for it than him going out there getting the material himself. So he basically got all the bird proofing material, found out that he was short on clips and everything else, and it was a lot harder to find the material. And it's very hard to find material, and it's very, very expensive if you're trying to do it on your own. We get it a lot cheaper, so we're able to pass that savings on to the customer. And but if they want to try to attempt to do it themselves, hey, more power to them, to those customers. Or we kind of let them know that it's just much easier. We can get it done. We know what we're doing. We know how to remove the bird nest. We know how to clean underneath the panels without destroying any wires or anything else like that. We do pre-inspection. We do post-inspection. We take pictures before. We take pictures after. We survey all the damages done before we even go up there. So there's a lot of things that go into detail when we go out and we are cleaning the solar panels or doing any type of bird proofing or window washing or what have you. So we always want to make sure that, we go out there and do everything like we should and just make things a lot easier for the customer itself. But we're also going to have we're also going to have Q&A tonight. Sorry about that. So for solar panel cleaning, if you guys have any questions on the solar panel cleaning or bird proofing or window washing, let me know, and we'll be more than happy to answer that for you in the chat itself. There's a few people here on chat already that I see. And so, when we talk about tools and stuff like that, you want to make sure that you have the right tools. And we're going to start off with solar panel cleaning itself, since that's our bread and butter is the solar panel cleaning. And you want to make sure that you have the right equipment, whether it's a pretty decent water-fed pole, deionized tanks, or RV filters that some of you guys go out there and use as a cheaper method. You want to make sure you have spot-free water, and that is very, very, very important, especially on flat panels. And we want to, we go out and we test all the customers' water before we even start the job to make sure of the hardness of the water and find out what's coming inside of our tanks and what's leaving out of the tanks directly into our Sola-tec brush and coming and going onto the customer's solar panels. We want to make sure we have a good spot-free rinse, and we use deionized water, and that's it. We do not use any type of soaps or additives or anything else like that, because it will void the customer's warranty. And a lot of you guys need to let the customers know that if they try to do it themselves, they put any type of soaps on it, if they're leasing the solar panels, they can and they probably will void any type of warranty that is associated with those solar panels. Let me see here. HG or Hugberry. I'm also interested, not sure if that's possible. And I think you're probably talking of, okay, he's in the SoCal area also. Oh, he's probably talking about a ride along to learn the process. And I got you about the ride along. That's perfectly fine. You can give us a call. If we have a spot available, we'll be more than happy to have you come along and what have you, which is perfectly fine with us. I mean, we don't have any problems with that. We are fully insured and covered, and we want to make sure that you're learning the process. But I will get to that, Zerny Holloway. I will get to that in a minute. We were talking about, equipment, having the right equipment to go out there and, clean these solar panels. So even a water-fed brush, you got to have a pretty decent water-fed pole, water-fed brush. And, some of you guys have the smaller brush heads on there, which are probably about 12 inches. You want to get one that is about 18 inches to cover at least half of the panels. It makes your job a lot easier. If you have a boar's head bristles on them, that will be pretty good, pretty decent. Some of you guys use nylon bristles, and that works just as well to clean some of these solar panels. But if you have pigeon poop or anything else on them, you're going to be scrubbing for a while. So you want to make sure you got the good stuff out there. As for us, we use the Sola-tec brush, and that works extremely well. That cuts anything that's on those solar panels, cleans it up very, very nicely, gets rid of them. And so we go over those several times anyway, make sure that it's super, super clean, and it helps. So not everybody could afford that, but some of you that can and do have the Sola-tec brush, well, you would appreciate it after you do get it. So also we want to talk about bird proofing, for example. Bird proofing, it's great business for us also, but it is very, very time consuming. So expect to be on that rooftop, if you plan on doing any type of bird proofing, for at least half a day, 3 to 4 hours. And that's if it's just you by yourself, plan on being there 5 to 6 hours, because it does take a lot of time, and there's a lot of cutting involved. There's a lot of measuring involved. There's a lot of other things that are involved. So, that comes down to, having some good straight cutters, for example, as part of your tools, maybe a tool pouch, having that, and making sure that you have enough clips and enough barrier supplies, because it is very embarrassing if you do not have enough of the mesh that you need to go completely around all the panels. So you want to make sure that you order more than enough for the job that you are doing for that day, and make sure that you have some on stock just in case. That way you don't have to come back. And very important too is to make sure that you have the right size of mesh. As a matter of fact, I see my UPS guy coming, and he's going to be delivering more mesh right now. As a matter of fact, yep, he's stopping, and you'll probably hear the doorbell ring, and that's going to be my UPS guy who just dropped off, or is dropping off some mesh for us right now. I ordered like 900 feet of mesh, so and that's just for this week, to get by for this week, and we're probably going to need a lot more. So always ordering, constantly ordering material and so forth. So, and like I said, make sure you have the tools for it. Tool pouch, what have you. You want to make sure you have everything. If you need to take the solar panels off, make sure you have, metric, and there's my. So make sure you have all that. And once you have all that, then you're good to go when it comes to having your materials, and making sure you have the right material when it comes down to even bird proofing. Now, when it comes to window cleaning, you have to have the right equipment for that too, because people are very particular when it comes to window cleaning. And make sure you have plenty of rags available. Make sure you have towels, dry towels that you're going to need, and some soaps and stuff that you're going to need for those windows, and scrubbers and all that. That all comes into play. Like I said, most of this stuff is going to be in the description below anyway. So if you want to see what we have, just check the description, and you will see exactly what we are using. Let's get to some of these questions here. What's up there, Purple and Gold? Purple and Gold says, hello, Henry. Hello. OLA, the new shirts look very, very nice. Thank you very much. They are pretty nice. I do like the shirts, and I ordered a lot of them. Just if you guys want some, we can sell some to you. That's not a problem. Zerny Holloway says, how do you clean under the panel? That's a great question. We do several things. We can either lift the panel and take any nest out from underneath, which we usually do. We will do a pre-inspection, find out how many nests are underneath the panels, and then we will take that section out and get the birds out. Usually the birds will hang, if they're babies, they'll hang in the nest. They won't go anywhere, and we can trap them in that particular section, take out the panel, and then get them out. And then after that, we pressure wash underneath the solar panels to make sure that it's all clean from all the bird poop and everything else. Try to get that taken care of, and so forth. But if the nest is there and there's just eggs there, what have you, we can just blow it out with a high pressure hose, and we will, pressure wash right underneath the panel. But let me throw a disclaimer out there for you guys. Make sure when you are doing that you are aware of the wires and everything else underneath the panels, and you are very, very careful when it comes to pressure washing underneath the solar panel, because you can damage the solar panels from underneath also. So you have to be really, really careful when you are pressure washing. We don't pressure wash over the solar panels at all. We don't want to break the glass, crack the glass, or anything else like that. So we do not pressure wash anything over the solar panels whatsoever. We use our Sola-tec brush for that. And when we go out and clean underneath, we try to get all the feces out from underneath the solar panels. And if you have a flat tile roof, it's a little bit more difficult on a flat tile roof. It could be easier sometimes, because when you are spraying underneath, and if you have a 4-inch clearance, you can pretty much get out and get everything out from underneath fairly easy. But if it's closer, like 2 inches from the top of the roof itself, it could be a little bit more difficult. So you got to be really, really careful when it comes to cleaning underneath and not damaging any of the inverters or anything else like that. So little disclaimer, just be really careful if you decide you're going to go and clean underneath the panels with a high pressure hose and so forth. But Spanish style tiles, they have that little groove that kind of go up and down and up and down like this. We don't clean on top. We clean just between the groove itself, right underneath, shoot everything through, and it tends to clean it very nicely, because you have that little alleyway where you could just kind of push all the water and everything straight through, and a pretty long distance. If you have a straight shooting red tip, for example, on your pressure washer, that shoots a long way, and be able to get that fairly easy. We did that today and cleaned it up very, very nice. Customer was extremely happy when we got done, because he knew how dirty it was, and basically seen everything that just fell to the floor, and we cleaned it all up, and before you know it, it was clean, and it was very, very nice. But great question, Zerny. And welcome to the channel, by the way. I haven't seen you around. If you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you'll get a lot of good information. We do more Q&As, try to do more Q&As and stuff for you guys. That way you can learn from us, from Rick and myself. And sometimes Rick is here, sometimes he's not here. Today we had a pretty long day. It was a hard day. And you know, we bust our butt, and the checks kind of show it. All these checks, they just keep coming in, just as, you know, very nice. These are all checks. We got to turn around and cash, and there you go. So, you know, it could be long days, and it could be very profitable. This business is a very profitable business. It's a young and upcoming business, and it's something that you know, we got into, and we are extremely, extremely busy. And it just depends in your area. There's a lot of you are calling, you know, and checking in from Arizona, from Hawaii, from New York, from Florida. We get a lot of people, Las Vegas, in the house, and we get a lot of people that basically are starting their own businesses out of state, which is great. Just check with your local state laws and make sure that you have the correct business license and everything, and make sure that flows extremely well. Let's see here. H. Gaberry, how long has your company existed, and what experience did you have before starting the solar cleaning business? We had quite a bit of experience when we started the solar cleaning business. We are a young company. And when I say young, we are less than 2 years old when starting in this business. But we are an up and coming fast company. When people Google us, we have nothing but 5-star reviews. We get a lot of people that call that are interested in our service, and we are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We are expanding out to the San Diego area, Palm Springs area, LA County, Riverside County, also Orange County. We service all those areas, and we are all over the place. This is why we call ourselves SoCal, Southern California Solar Panel Cleaning Company, because we go everywhere where we are needed. And our business is growing. We have a few trucks out, and we are going to get more. I am going to expand this business and possibly have 4 or 5 trucks possibly at one time where we can go out there and continue on. But this business, we are booming, and we are growing faster and faster and faster. And thanks. That's a great question. And hopefully we answer that. What's up there, Rick Barron 2020? What's up, Rick from Las Vegas? What's happening? All right. Zerny says, thank you. Sorry, got my Thai tea right here. And Rick Barron, 2020, from Las Vegas says, have you ran across any company selling automatic sprinkler systems? Yeah, there's a company out in, I believe, Bakersfield that hit us up and wants us. They're hitting up all the solar panel companies. They have this system that they use, and it's okay. It's not great. They from what I take it, they are putting sprinkler systems onto solar panels, and I guess they can run these sprinkler systems every day. They could do that, but cost efficient wise, it is in the thousands of dollars for them to install, and thousands of dollars to go out there and maintain this. Now, it's great for, I don't know, maybe commercial that are in the Fresno area, Bakersfield area, where it gets really dusty, and the solar panels are ground mounts, and they're in fields that get dirty all the time. But it's just a sprinkler system. You think of it as this. You think of it as you just getting your water hose and going out there and just rinsing off your solar panels. Well, solar panels, the productivity has to be really, really good all the time. Now, if you are cleaning these and scrubbing them down and making sure that they are super clean and you can keep them clean, great, more power to you. I have solar panels right here on top of my roof, and I clean these solar panels all the time. And that's just because I want the productivity out of them. So if I see, it's a hot day, or if it's a windy day and there's a lot of dust in the air or what have you, I look at my panels, and if I have to clean them, I get up there and I clean them. I have that luxury because I have all the equipment. Not everybody has that, but you got to make sure, if you want the best productivity out of your solar panels, that these things stay clean constantly all the time. And this is what we reassure our customers. We put them on a 6-month plan, we put them on a 3-month plan, and that's just repeat business for us. And that's going to help you guys out too, is to make sure that you go back to your customers and take care of your customers. That's what it's all about. So, let me see here. H. Berry said, H. Berry says, you have great communication skills and very polite. Thank you very much. You just need to kill marketing and you have it all. Well, our marketing, we spent thousands of dollars on marketing, and that's on a monthly basis. And so we do a lot of marketing. We do Facebook marketing, which we have a young lady that takes care of our Facebook marketing, is doing an excellent job with that. We get a lot of calls that are coming in for that. And then we also have another marketing company that we use that we pay a lot of money on. And they are getting us the business also, and the phones are always ringing. Our business hours are from 8 o'clock at night to 8 o'clock in the morning, or 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. And I pick up this phone and I answer this phone when I can, and try to get the business going. And that's what it's all about. And you guys need to do the exact same thing. Always push your stuff out there. I have the Better Business Bureau just called me the other day, and they want us to sign up for the BBB, which I think is worthless to us. The BBB is like, and I told Rick, I said, here's the thing is, we have 5-star ratings right now, and we have not used the Better Business Bureau. Why are we going to use them when, in fact, they're not going to really help us with our marketing? They're just basically going to say, this is a complaint center. We're going to put you down as, a 5-star AAA business or whatever, but you're going to pay for it. And I kind of think of the Better Business Bureau as MySpace. I mean, who still uses MySpace, right? Or Yellow Pages. Technology has changed where they don't need that anymore. People get on their phones and check their phones, and they're not so much going out there and checking, the Better Business Bureau. And you got to ask yourself, when was the last time that you check with the Better Business Bureau, right? So, and you're right. It is OLA says Better Business Bureau is pay to play. Exactly. And that's what it is. So you got to be really careful who you're marketing with and how much money you are spending on your marketing, and so forth. All right, let's get to some of these questions. Can't wait to ride along with y'all and learn more. No problem. That's crazy. Never thought about sprinklers on the panels. Here's the thing, and I'm going to elaborate on that. The system is a good system, but you are spending thousands and thousands of thousands of dollars. First of all, you have to have to do it right. You can't just hook up to your water hose because you got hard water. After a while, hard water, the composites and everything else, especially summertime, if you have a sprinkler system going over those panels and it's hard water, you're going to ruin those panels. You have to have a deionized system. You got to change out the resin on your deionized system, a water softener system, and you have to change out the salt or whatever you're using. So that all has to come into play. That's at least a couple of $1,000s for that. And then you got to hook up the sprinkler system. And it doesn't, and like I told them when they called me, it's not feasible for our business. People aren't going to be spending thousands of dollars on the sprinkler system just to kind of keep it clean, when they can simply call somebody like SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning Company and have us come out and charge them a small flat rate and clean their solar panels twice a year, 3 times a year, whatever. It's just cheaper in the long run. But yes, I heard about that system, and they called us about it, and they wanted us to be a distributor, and we said no. It just didn't make sense to us to do that. Zerny Holloway says, "Hi from Florida. I do pressure washing, thinking about adding solar panel cleaning service." All right. I don't know what part of Florida you're in, but from what I heard in the Florida state, that you got to be specific of what you do when you are doing that business. There's a gentleman that just started out, and that's what he put down. He put down solar panel cleaning. That's what I do. And I guess they had to do a special category for that, and he was able to get his business going. Now, he can't just go and say, oh, I'm going to do window cleaning because I have the equipment. If you get caught, I guess you can get into some serious trouble. And so be really careful when you go about doing that. Let's see here. Purple and gold. Got to spend money to make money. Absolutely. That's with any business. There's some guys out there that want to go cheap, want to kind of do their thing. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But you're going to find out if you become very successful, you have a very successful business like we do, then you're going to get bigger jobs, commercial accounts, thousands and thousands of solar panels, 500 to a rooftop, 1,000 to a rooftop, 2,000 to a rooftop. What are you going to do when you only have a water-fed pole? I was looking at 3 commercial buildings today that have 8,000 solar panels on them, and going to put in bids for those, pretty soon. So we know we can do it. We know we have the right equipment. It's just a matter of putting in the right bid for it and, seeing if we can pull that trigger. And most of the time, commercial accounts have the money for it. They have an annual revenue that they can spend, and go out there and spend that money for the maintenance and the cleaning. And so, you gotta take in account for that. You expect your business to grow and expect your business to get bigger if you have a very good reputation. But great. Lone Star, what's up there, Lone Star? Solar cleaning and pressure washing. What's up, brother? All the way from San Antonio, Texas, in the house. Welcome. That's right, San Antonio, Texas, and he's the Lone Star Solar Cleaning. Was it a Lone Star state that you got your name? I think so. Maybe not. I don't know. But that's the only thing I can think of. Kariv, what's up there, Kariv? Hello from Fallbrook. What's happening? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Rick and my channel. Rick can't be here tonight, but welcome to our channel. If you guys are not subscribed, subscribe to our channel and, talk to us. That's what we're here for. What's up there, Hector Benitez? Hector Benitez says hello again, Rick. I am in the San Fernando Valley, LA. How hard is it to get a business license for solar cleaning? And where do I apply for one? Or do you need one for residential cleaning? Well, Hector, my name is Henry. I'm Henry. Rick is gone. So to answer your question, you can go to San Fernando Valley. You can go to your city that you are in and apply for a business license. And go ahead and apply for your business license in your city, and make sure that you put it in the paper that you are a new business and so forth. You're going to have to do that anyway. But get your business license first, and then open yourself up a business account with a bank, credit union. That's how you get started. In the meantime, start getting all your equipment, start getting all that ready, because once you get your business lined up, then you're going to have to go in and start marketing yourself and get out there and grow your business. So the best advice I can tell you is get yourself a business license first from your city and establish yourself as an online or a mobile business, and start working, start getting out there and start promoting yourself. There's a lot of places to promote. There's Yelp, there's Nextdoor, there's a Home Advisor. There's a lot of places that you could start marketing yourself. Market yourself on Google. Get yourself a Google My Business page. Promote yourself on Instagram. Promote yourself on Facebook. Get your business out there where you are being seen. And there you go. Let me see here. Rick Barron from Las Vegas. I agree. The sprinkler system is like cleaning your car windshield, and with only the water and not the blades. Right. Yeah. So it's a little. It's okay, like I said, for like solar farms that have thousands of solar panels and they can put the sprinkler system on there. It's cheaper for them to do that, I guess. But at the same time, they're using hard water most of the time, and that will ruin your solar panels fairly quickly. Let's see here. High-low pressure washing. I just got my C1000 last week. That bad boy right there. The Sola-tec C1000. Awesome. Well, put it to good use. Take lots of pictures. Send them to me. You can send them to me at info@SoCalSolarPanelWashing.com and send me the pictures there. If you guys have any questions and you want to get in contact with me, go ahead and just email me at info@solarpanelwashing.com. And let me write that down real quick. And send me a message there if you like. I went ahead and put that in the chat, and you can send me a message there if you like. Let's see here. H. Gaberi. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't even know how to say your name right. Have you won a bid before? Yes, we won many, many bids. We go out and we'll bid on a contract, and we get those contracts. And so, yes, bids are very difficult because you have to know what you're bidding. You have to know your marketplace, and you have to know your competition. If you don't have a lot of competition, well, the bids can be a lot easier, bidding per panel or what have you. But that's mainly for commercial. If you're doing corporate accounts, you got to be very, very competitive, because there's a lot of companies that will bid on the same contract. And if it's a government contract, then you have to bid on prevailing wages, which is a much higher scale. And so you gotta account for that. You don't want to undercut yourself by bidding way too low, because you will screw yourself if you do that. So there's just a lot of things that you really have to know, and that comes in time, guys. That will come in time. That will go. You'll get out there and you'll put out some bids and stuff like that, and and it could be a good bid. It could be a bad bid. Who knows? Sorry, guys. There was a guy walking by with his dogs, and I got brand new grass, and I want to make sure that the dogs don't take advantage of me when I'm not there. All right. Kariv says, hello, thinking about long-term and notice you have a transit type vehicle for your business. Is it enough room for what you do, or do you think a sprinter type would be better? Thanks. Yes. And I say that because we've outgrown our caravan. We have a caravan that we picked up when we first started this business, and we've outgrown that caravan. But I have a 2021 GMC Silverado that we picked up. I picked up brand new, and we use that. But to answer your question, yes, you can get a Sprinter van. There's much more room, and I suggest it, especially for this type of business, because you're going to need it. And yes, a Sprinter van is perfect. There's quite a few out there. There's the Mercedes out there. There's Ford out there that has their van, cargo vans. Don't pick yourself up a small one. You'll outgrow that thing, especially if you're doing, many types of services. If you're doing pressure washing, you're doing solar panel cleaning, bird proofing, window washing. It could get packed very, very quickly and very, very fast. But great question, Kariv. Yes, and think about that when you do start your business if you haven't started it already. Lone Star Solar Cleaning and Pressure Washing. Yes, sir, that is exactly correct. I give 100% credit to my beautiful wife, Becky, thinking up the business name. Well, Becky, I need you as my marketer. Get out there and help us out with our business, as a matter of fact. No, I'm kidding. But great. That comes down to, we got Lone Star Solar Panel Cleaning and Pressure Washing. Now, that's the name of his business. And you think about it, you have guys out there that do window washing, and then they want to do solar panel cleaning. Well, when you market yourself, you want to make sure that your name is related to your business. SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning Company. That's related to our business. Now, I have bird proofing that I do. I created another business strictly for bird proofing. That's called the Bird Proofing Company. It's plain, simple, the Bird Proofing Company. So when people look for bird proofing on Google, who do you think is going to come up first? Our keywords are our business name, the Bird Proofing Company. Tells you exactly what it is. There's no second guessing. But we do other services. We do bird proofing. We do solar panel cleaning. We do pressure washing. But our main category for that business is exactly what our name of our company is, the Bird Proofing Company. Now, When people do a search on Google and they look up bird proofing for solar panels, we definitely are going to come up fairly easily and quickly. Our marketing team loves it. They love the name that we came up with. And they said, yeah, this makes things a lot easier for us. So we go out there and we make sure that we have keywords that are related to our business. And that's what you guys should be doing also. All right. Woo! What else? Let me see here. H. Gaberry says, sorry, man, for all the questions, but what's the worst scenario you've had to deal with? That's a really tough question because we really haven't dealt with any bad situations. We get people call us and say, yeah, how much for solar panel cleaning? We have 32 panels. And by the time that we get up there, and this is when we first started out, we weren't doing Google searches. We weren't doing, Google Earth, checking out their roof and everything before we got there. So we made the mistake of giving them a quote. We gave them a quote of like $250 to do like 20 panels. We found out the total on their roof was double that. It was 51 panels. So by the time that we got there, we got up on the roof, we had to explain to them that we got to double our cost, our price. And basically we said, look, we have to charge you $450 for the cleaning because you have 51 panels up here on the roof, not 21, like you said. Now, we went all the way down there. We traveled almost an hour to get there, and it was their choice whether they were going to go with us or not. And they went ahead and said, you know what? You're here. Go ahead, and we'll go ahead and get it done. I didn't know we had that many panels. I said, yes, let me show you. I took pictures of it, and they had panels all over their roof. And they had a 4,000 square foot home, and they had a huge roof. And how they came up with 21 panels was beyond me. That was kind of a worst case scenario for us, where we had to renegotiate the cost on it, the price, and they went for it. So I guess it wasn't a bad thing, but it was kind of like we screwed up because we should have checked before we went out there to verify the panels, and we didn't do that. So I guess that would be the worst thing that I guess we ran into. So that was our worst case scenario. Itai Yonati. I hope I said that right. Sorry if I butchered your name. You guys are great. Keep up the fantastic work and lovable personalities. Man, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't know if you're male or female or what have you, but thank you anyway. We appreciate that. Rick will appreciate that also. This is why we do what we do, because we love to do what we do. And, we just, we love giving you guys, the information that you guys need to start your business. And this is what we're all about. We do have haters out there, though. We have quite a few haters that don't like what we're doing. And they tell us and they let us know, but it is what it is. So we're not going to sit there. If I listened to them, I wouldn't be in the business that I'm in, and I wouldn't be making the money that I'm making. So when I got, checks like these, coming up and cashing them, man, I mean, they just boom, 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 it is what it is. And, we charge what we charge, we do what we do, and we make the money. And, this business is a very successful business. Um, Other than, maybe going out there and starting a solar panel business where you're installing them, I could see that, making money there. But there's so much competition that, I'm glad we are, and we did what we did. And, we started out early enough to where we are being seen all over the place. San Diego is just blowing up for us. And we are, heading back and forth from LA to San Diego to the West Coast to Palm Springs, Palmdale. We're all over the place. Let's see here. Purple and gold. When you guys first started, did you wrap your vehicle or did it take a while to wrap it? That's a great question. No, I decided that we were going to go ahead and promote ourselves by wrapping our vehicle. That was the first thing that we did, was wrap our vehicle, let them know, this is us. We are here. And people call us all the time and say, I didn't know that your solar panels have to be clean. And can you explain why? And then we go through the process of basically saying, look, the solar panels have to be clean because they're X-ray, and they got to be clean in order to perform to their optimal performance. If they are not, they're dirty, they'll still perform. There's nothing, you get dirt on them, they're still going to perform, but they're not going to be giving you the performance that when they first put them on, they were at the top of their performance. They were peaking very good. And if you got, a pretty big kilowatt system, you're going to notice the difference. So you got to make sure that these things are clean. And I use the analogy of a doctor doesn't have dirty X-ray machines. They only have clean X-ray machines. Well, that's what solar panel cells are. They're X-ray. They're able to gather the light from the sun and perform. And they can perform for 15, 20, 25 years fairly easily if you keep them clean. Now, you think of it as this. You don't go buy a brand new car and never change the oil. Your car is going to eventually start to break down. It's no different than getting your solar panels clean. If you don't get your solar panels clean, then you're just losing money. And it's money that you're just throwing on the ground. And guess what? Rick and I, we pick that money up from the ground and we say, here you go. We'll take it. So you got to make sure that you go out there and make sure that those solar panels are clean all the time. Let the customer know. And you always got to let them know. Educate them because they don't know. And most of the time when you educate them, they will go out and get their solar panels clean. This is how customers find out. A lot of times a customer will call their solar panel company and say, hello, solar panel company. My solar panels aren't producing like they should. I think there's a problem with them. And then the solar panel companies will check the system. They'll go online, they'll check it, and they'll go, no, everything seems to be working fine. You might want to get your solar panels clean. And this is where we come in. They start Googling solar panel cleaning, and guess who comes up? We do. And then they're calling on, how much is it to clean solar panels? And then we give them the price. And someone will say, well, let me talk to my wife. Yeah, I'll get back with you. And then they go and they call other solar panel cleaning businesses. And sometimes we get the call back, sometimes we don't. Are we, do we want everybody's business? Yes, we do. But we're not going to beg for it. Look, the way we look at it is we're very competitive in our pricing. And we have the machinery to clean panels 3 times faster than somebody who has a water-fed brush, and we can go over it many, many times over. So if you have the right equipment and that equipment is there, and makes your job a lot easier, then we don't have a problem saying, yeah, tell you what, we'll cut this down a little bit more for you. But you might want to look at this service too, because you got pigeons underneath, and those solar panels are going to continue to be dirty. So we can always upsell them, upgrade them at the time of our visit. And that's most of the time is what we do anyway. So, all right. High low pressure washing says, yes, they did. YQ5000, welcome to the channel, YQ5000. First time I've seen you here. How often do you clean your customers' solar panels? We want to make sure that we clean our customers' solar panels at least twice a year, and every 6 months if we can do it. And we put them on a schedule anyway every 6 months. So when we do what we deal with our customers, we automatically are scheduling them 6 months down the road. And so we put them in our little handy dandy book here. And as you can see right there, 6 month cleaning. We charge this one single story house $150. But let me see here. Let me get this out of the way. 6 month cleaning required. And then we have their phone numbers and everything, and we call them automatically in 6 months and say it's time for your cleaning, and would you like to schedule that? And they say yes, and 99% of the time they're saying yes, and we're back in business, and we continue with that. So make sure every 6 months is what we do. If it is commercial, we do those every 3 months because they're bigger accounts. You have 500 solar panels, you have 1,000 solar panels, 2,000 solar panels. We get those clean every 3 months if possible. We really try to make sure that we let them know their production has shot way up after we cleaned it, and this is how it should be. And usually that's the case. After we clean 1,000 solar panels or 2,000 solar panels, you see the production shoot way up, and that is a no-brainer for the owner. And the owner's like, okay, now I'm saving money. So every 3 months for commercial, if you can do it. Great question. Hector Benitez says, sorry for the name confusion, Henry. Do you turn the power off before cleaning or bird-proofing the panels? As our company, we definitely do not. There are several reasons why you do not turn the power off or at all. And we don't do it because sometimes it will blow the circuit breakers when you turn it off. Sometimes their app doesn't work when you turn off the solar panels and turn them right back on. And then it just causes more issues and more problems for the customer. And if you blow a fuse or anything else, the solar panels are not working. And 99% of the time that we clean solar panels anyway, we have had no issues or problems with them losing any type of power or their solar panel, one of their solar panels have gone out or anything. We don't have those issues or those problems at all. There was one where, as a matter of fact, it was my solar panels where I cut the solar power off, just basically, I turned it off because I went up there to clean them, and these were mine, brand new, and I turned it back on, and my app wasn't working. It didn't reset. So I called the guy back out to come out to take a look at them, And he came back out and he says, never turn your solar panels off. Even if you're cleaning them, do not turn them off, because sometimes the system has to reset. We got to come back out, and you just don't want that for the customers. So we've always made it our policy not to shut the systems down at all. Because what we use anyway, we use a half a gallon a minute on our Sola-tec. So the water is not a whole lot of water when we're cleaning the panels anyway. It's different if you got a guy up there on top of the roof with a water hose and he's flooding those solar panels. That's different. That could blow something. And but for us, we don't have enough water where it's going to blow the system anyway. So we're comfortable with that. That's just our policy. So great questions, guys. And we're going on an hour already. I appreciate you guys' questions. Once again, if you guys have, you want to find out about the tools and stuff that we use, like I said with this video, look in the description below this video, and you're going to see everything that we use, from our ladders to everything else that we use. And if you want to use our links, go ahead and use them. That helps us out. We do get a small commission off of each sale anyway. We're going to let you know that. But it's something that we use, and if we're using it, we're telling you the good, the bad about it. And if it's something that I have listed in there, I like it. That means that I'm using it. I'm still using it. And it's just something that helps our business out tremendously. I mean, you don't think about stuff like when you're bird proofing, like simple cutters. Somebody might have real small cutters and they're cutting and making their job a lot harder, when we got some snips out there that are 6 inches long and cut right through like butter on some of this mesh. So some of that stuff we have in our description that helps out. Even the clips and everything else that we use. But with that being said, guys, you guys asked a lot of great questions today on the live chat. We really appreciate that. Tomorrow, we have more bird proofing that we're doing. We have a brand new subscriber that is coming out to meet us tomorrow. So we'll have, I'm going to go ahead and do another video tomorrow with the new subscriber that came out. Ask him a few questions, and after everything is said and done, and see what he's learned. And we'll put this on YouTube for you guys to watch and go from there. But once again, thank you guys. It's been over an hour, and thank you guys for all the questions. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're halfway there already in a short period of time, which is awesome, because we love your thumbs up. We love that you guys support us. And once again, we will enjoy doing more videos, step-by-step videos for you guys, so you guys can learn. If you guys have anything that you want us to do video-wise, take a look at our website and leave us an email at info@SoCalSolarPanelWashing.com. It's in the live chat. In case you guys missed it, you can send us a message there and tell us what you want us to do. And if it's within reason, we'll go out there and make a video for you guys. All right. Once again, this is Henry, and we will talk to you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching our live broadcast. See you guys on the next video. See ya. Peace.